Okay, here we go. Picture up in 3, 2, and...
Sonic!
Fan. I'm finally back with part 3 of the supervillain countdown for Marvel and DC. Please excuse the random clip, I just need something to fill in the voiceover. Now, for the record, I'd like to say that the reason I haven't been able to do part 3 of this video countdown is because my computers have been acting crappy. For example, my old laptop, for some strange reason, started to stop working. And my computer now does not use the internet. But luckily I got a Mac for college, so I may be able to continue all this. What am I saying? I'm continuing it right now. Well, anyways, for those of you who do like these countdowns, then hooray for you, you get to watch them again. And for those of you who don't, why are you watching this in the first place? But this is mainly for my friend Serenity Ann's mommy. Don't ask about the name, I don't even know why she chose the name. But anyways, this is mainly for her little brothers, and her dad. Not really sure about her mom, but her sister thinks these videos are lame. Well, anyways, let's get down to number 5, I think it was? Yeah, number 5 in the villain countdown. At number 5 in the countdown, we go to a villain who brings new meaning to the word split personality. Two-Face.
Attention, people of Gotham City.
Let me start off by saying that Two-Face used to be an attorney named Harvey Dent. And then he had some sort of freak accident, and now he's just half human, half whatchamacallit. But come on, the guy's not that hideous, right? Well, I mean, he's only got a face a mother could... Oh, am I kidding? The guy's about as ugly as a donkey's rear end. In Batman the Animated Series, it says that Two-Face was having psychological problems before he became Two-Face. But it doesn't really say anything about that in the comics or the 1960s show. But then again, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Order in the court, in the matter of the people versus Harvey Dent. How does the prisoner plead?
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Yeah! Something like that. Just like all the leading villains in all the world, Two-Face uses a gun, but he also has another weapon inside of his arsenal. A two-sided coin. One side, being the clear one, representing that you will live. The other one being all scratched up, representing that you will die. Or it can also mean whether he does or doesn't rob a bank or something like that. So all I can really say about Two-Face is that the most dangerous things about him are his split personality / insanity, his weird-looking face, and his coin of death, so to speak.
You're too late, Batman. Better find yourself another mask.
In number 4 in the countdown, it's a case of Arachnid versus a much more threatening Arachnid. Well, I mean, I guess spiders can be kind of threatening too, but this one's kind of threatening to Spider-Man. I mean, never mind. At number 4 in the countdown, swinging his poisonous tail into Spidey's business.
The one, the only Scorpion!
Who the heck are you?
A real hero, you freak!
This is a joke, right? Oh, this is not a joke. If you want to join the Fantastic Four, you're in the wrong place.
I shall now tell you the tale of a man named Mac Gargan. Mac Gargan was a criminal. A petty criminal, in fact. In fact, so much of a petty criminals pity him. I mean, pity him. Putty him. You get the idea. Well, This pathetic loser of a slob.
Don't call me names.
Oh, fine. Matt Gargan is just basically looking for a way to get through life. And pretty much be feared by all who oppose him. So he goes to J. Jonah Jameson, as you can already see. And he's pretty much asking for some sort of big opportunity or something. Actually, I don't really know what's going on. Because I'm talking over the clip. I guess I should just really stop talking and let you guys listen in on these things, but then again, this wouldn't be much of a review, would it? Anywho, JJ is really the real reason why Matt Gargan becomes a Scorpion. And this is because JJ has this little issue about people who wear masks.
Why would you do such a thing?
I did it for Julia, my wife. Years ago, a crime boss warned me to back off a story, but I refused. And one night, a man came after me. A man in a mask. He aimed at me, but he hit her. Now I've sworn to keep this city safe from people who hide behind masks and think that they're above the law.
I know a bad guy killed your wife, JJ, but I mean, come on. Taking extreme measures like this? Yeesh. Well, anyways, this is where things get a little bit more, I suppose we could say, juicy at this point.
People are always trying to make me look ridiculous. You are ridiculous, Gargan. But how would you like to get back at him and make a real name for yourself?
Me? Get back at Spider-Man? I'd kill for the chance.
And you're on. I've one trick up my sleeve that will get that wall-crawling wimp out of my hair forever. Get me the genetics lab at Empire State University. I want to talk to Professor Stillwell.
And here's where things really get cooking, kids, because this is where the Scorpion is made. Basically, this is a lab that was used to make Dr. Connors as the Lizard, while he was trying to make an extra arm for himself. Yeah, we all know how that turned out. Well, anyways, there's only one small problem with the whole Scorpion outfit thing. Gargan doesn't fit. So he has to have a bunch of radiation inside of his body to not only have the suit fit, but to also gain all the Scorpion powers he needs.
Radiation? Ain't that stuff dangerous?
Not for someone with your limited intelligence.
Gargan, this is what you said you wanted. Don't chicken out on me now.
I ain't no chicken, Mr. Jameson. I just want to know what's going on. Stop.
Stillwell, what's wrong with him?
You'll be okay. The neogenic recombinator is restructuring Gargan's DNA to match the genetic code of a scorpion. I chose to use a scorpion because it's a natural predator of the spider. See? It's working.
Spider-Man will at last meet his match.
And for a while, Spidey actually does meet his match, because Scorpion has a lot more advantages than the web slinger ever had. Like, for example,
I'm stronger and faster than you!
Hey buddy, this is my countdown. You want to do a voiceover? Make your own. Anywho, his incredibly strong tail can also pack quite a wallop. Not to mention it also has a bunch of acid stored in it, so it can possibly burn Spidey or do this. And it would seem that Spidey's finally met his match, but there's just one little problem with this whole process. The radiation takes its toll.
What's happening to me?
No! What are you waiting for? Unmask him now!
I've become a freak. A monster.
Lower me down. I'll unmask him myself. You tricked me! You never said this would happen!
Who can blame the guy? I mean, if you were Matt Gargan, would you want to kill somebody that made you look like a Halloween monster for the rest of your life?
The genetic realignment is making him mentally unstable. Professor Connors was right. Neogenics is too experimental, too dangerous to use on a human being.
No! Really? And for those of you little kids watching, and that especially includes Serenity Ann's mommy's little brother, that means Mackie go crazy. And unfortunately for our good pal Mackie, he's unable to get out of the suit. So you can pretty much, well, imagine his frustration gets even more frustratable, I suppose you could say. Of course, there is one instance where Mac actually gets out of the Scorpion suit and goes into a somewhat more famous suit. Yep, in 2005, Mac Gargan becomes the brand new Venom. So Scorpion is number 4 on the countdown because he pretty much measures up to Spider-Man in more ways than one. He's stronger, his agility is a lot faster than Spider-Man's, and not to mention that tail that can shoot out acid and pretty much stab people. It's terrifying. And also for the fact that he is now the brand new Venom.
What were you up to?
I've got to hit that red button, or the reactor will melt down, and the city will be destroyed by radiation.
Who cares? Long as I get what I'm after.